Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are deconstructing a story about a desperate man, a mysterious bus, and a ride into the unknown.
So let's set the stage with a question that honestly just immediately puts us right into this story's central, unnerving premise. Think about it.
Okay, let's dive into this. Our story begins with a scene of pure, unadulterated desperation. The atmosphere is established right away with these classic horror elements, right? But pay close attention to the flickering lights. That's a really key detail here, because it indicates that reality is already starting to feel a little unstable.
So here we meet our protagonist, Arjun, and his fear, his desperation. It really makes him vulnerable to whatever's coming next. And here we go. This is the inciting incident. What seems like salvation arriving at the last second is actually the trap. Let's move on to the bus itself and see how that initial sense of unease escalates into just genuine fear.
So the strange atmosphere continues inside. Now, what's really interesting here is the repetition of those flickering lights. It visually connects the instability of the outside world with the supernatural interior of this bus.
This is the first major shock of the story. It confirms that the people on this bus, well, they're not normal.
And now for the episode's central horror figure. This is a real turning point where the story moves from just being vaguely strange to overtly supernatural.
And this line brilliantly illustrates the horrifying truth. The man's calm, totally impossible statement confirms he's a ghost, and it means Arjun is now trapped on a bus with the dead.
So at this point, the fragile reality that Arjun knows begins to completely and utterly fall apart.
This is a crucial moment. The bus is no longer just a vehicle. It has become a vessel, traveling between worlds.
The other passengers deliver this incredibly chilling line, and it seals Arjun's fate, revealing the true purpose of his journey.
So, the crucial point is finally revealed. How did Arjun end up in this situation? The story provides a sudden and violent answer.
Through this rapid-fire sequence, we finally understand the awful truth. Arjun wasn't running to the bus. He was in an accident.
The driver finally speaks, and he delivers the core rule of this phantom ride with a super creepy smile.
The destination is now clear, and it is a terrifying vision of the afterlife.
But just when you think it's over, the narrative delivers one last, absolutely brilliant twist. The story offers us this moment of relief, right? It makes the audience believe that he has somehow escaped his fate. And this is where the horror just comes rushing back. He may have survived the crash, but he has been marked by the experience.
This final message is the punchline. His survival is only temporary. The bus will be back for him. And that leaves us with a final, chilling thought that just kind of lingers long after the story is over. What do you think?